Hello, welcome back. I don't know where the last video was left. I've not got the right top on here, sorry, but it is suddenly boiling. It's 18, 19 degrees today. It's been cold up until this week. Caught me off guard. Anyway, we have had some updates. Let's say we have had some updates. There's someone in the car next to me, I've just noticed them, so that's a bit embarrassing. Anyway, so just a quick update. It's now the 31st of March. And I'm doing a pre-assessment because I have an appointment on Saturday, the 5th of April. Don't know when this will go out. I might try and get this out beforehand. Otherwise, pop over to my other social media channels because I'll be sharing like everything as it happens, live from the ground. From the, what's that saying? Live from the reporter on the ground. Anyway. Let me get to the point. I have a date and it's Saturday and I'm having a laparoscopy endometriosis excision. Is that the right word? I can never say that word. Obviously, this is amazing to have that, to be able to get that chance to have this done, because I know people have waited years. I mean, I've been waiting 5 years, but people wait absolutely years and years for this. And I'm very grateful that this is happening, but obviously my health anxiety can spiral and take over. And I mean, I sat in this very car park and cried my eyes out about 5 years ago after a treatment. And that was all just like the stress. I literally don't cry ever. So yeah, it's a big one for me. Anyway, thought I'd just update you and tell you that this was happening. So today's appointment is a pre-assessment. I need to go in and have loads of different tests done. She did explain it, but I'm not like fully sure exactly which ones they are. I'll let you know when I come out. And then I have to come back in on Thursday for a blood test to make sure they have the right blood in to have in stock if they need it. I'm O neg, I know that because I give blood, and that's the blood that anybody can have. Like if they had an emergency and they could give that to them because it goes into everybody, but not many people have it. So if I needed it, you have to have it in stock basically. It's very rare, not like one of the rarest, but it's very rare. Anyway, so yes, that's all happening now, and then we will have this operation on Saturday. My main concerns are that I firstly was worried, like, what if it's not that and I'm going through the surgery, it's dangerous to like go in there. No, GA is on, you know, of like no risk. But then the more and more time goes on and the amount I'm affected by it daily, like the pain, the swelling, the back pain, it's getting worse every single month now. And I have it 3 weeks of the month. So my worst week is the week after my period. I don't know why, because I would have thought it'd be the week I'm ovulating, but it's not. My second worst is the week I'm ovulating, and then the third is when I'm on my period. Again, you'd think it would be really bad when you're on your period. I don't get it. So then I'm like, maybe it's not that. But then as time's going on and on, I'm just like, I just need this. I need to know if it is this or not, because if it's not, then we need to look at what else it could be, because it's so painful. And it just affects so much. Like the children will ask me to play and I can't do it because it's so painful to stand. It's much better when I lay down. I have my heat pad. So I've found like ways to manage it, but obviously I'm a busy mum. I work for myself. I've got my own business. I don't stop. The kids are busy. They have so much in their lives that we're like, you know, running around for them. So yes, time has come. And I would just like to take this moment to ask you any advice or recommendations you would have for the recovery, because I have no idea what to expect. Also for the like what to wear, what to take, what to expect from afterwards. Like I don't even know if I'll be okay the next day. I have to have a stay overnight, so I don't know, like will I be able to walk? Will I have a catheter? I've heard about shoulder pain, like really painful in the shoulder because they pump you full of air to inflate all the organs. Obviously I'm trying not to just even think about the dangers of it. I'm really worried about what if I do have it and it's really serious and it's gone on to all my organs and they can't do anything there because I have to pull out and have like this emergency. I will spiral, so I'm just not trying to think about it. I better go in a sec. I was even so unsure about what this was that I didn't realise up until recently. People said to me, oh, I've had like 3 surgeries or whatever. And I was thinking, surely when you have one, that's it done. But what I've been told is that it's basically like pondweed and they can't get it all out at once. So it just sort of sits. Oh, I forgot I had those. So it kind of like sits in there and then it comes back after a while. So I thought once you've had it out, that's done, but unfortunately that's not the case. It does help, but then it does come back over time. I don't know. I heard someone on the radio that actually did a piece, a lady, poor lady, who's had it 23 surgeries. And she's even had it so bad it's in her eyes. Like cells from her ovaries have grown in her eyes. That's absolute madness, isn't it? So yeah, it's obviously not done, like operated on and then you're done. There's a lot more after that. So I just don't know. I just don't know anything, and I just love how much you guys have helped me through this whole journey over the last half a decade. Anyway, I've got to go in now. Thank you so much for all of your helpful advice, kindness, thoughts, prayers, good luck wishes, positivity, everything. I really, really appreciate it. And I will share the next video you'll see on this health update is going to be me going in for surgery and recovery and what they found. Like, we'll find out what it is, what's been causing this horrendous pain for 5 years. So it feels like such a massive crescendo, like part of the journey. It's like a huge, yeah. So yeah, wish me luck. I love you all. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you soon. I have really neglected filming this way around because I've shared footage for the other format, long ways, and I haven't shared on here my updates. How do we do this? I have no idea. Like, my whole butt's gonna be out. I don't know how to do it.
In the eye of time, nobody's losing. Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by dawn. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone. The trees will bloom and ice will melt. We'll always remember how it felt. A significant life, just what it was needed.
Maybe you can hear me with the fan going and the window open. It's so hot in here. I'm out of surgery, and where do I start? The surgeon popped in yesterday. He's due in any minute actually. I've tried to eat, but I've just not managed it. I don't know if I'm just so full of air, there's no space for food. So drugs make you a bit spacey as well. So I haven't eaten, so I've just ordered my lunch, which should be here at like 12:30, so an hour and a half. So hopefully by then I'll be able to eat something. But yeah, I'll put a list of the things that have just made this so much more comfortable. This is for the pain, and I'm so pleased I bought it. Eye mask. Not that I've managed to sleep yet. I had about half an hour, about 10 o'clock till half 9 till half 10 when they came in, because obviously they're in and out doing obs and medicine, and you're going for a pee, which is so painful to get out. So yeah, not much sleep, which is sad. I really thought I'd have like the best sleep ever. Not meant to be. Can't really relax in hospital because they're in and out all the time. I have to shut the door now. Obviously it's a lovely space to be in, and it's really relaxing. The many nurses I've had over their different shifts have been lovely. But yeah, looking forward to being able to relax in my own bed. I've been drinking a lot of peppermint tea because that's really good for like the indigestion, sick bowl for the knees and analgesia sickness, and like 3 jugs of water. But I haven't been able to eat yet in about 24 hours. I'm trying to talk to the camera and I keep either hurting myself, sorry if you're squeamish, but that keeps like stabbing me, or just getting really out of breath or really in pain. I feel like you think you're okay when you're laying down, then you get up to go to the loo or something and you're like, oh no, I'm not okay. But I'm much better. It's now 2 o'clock. So I've just had my first food in 29 hours. I did manage like a bite of toast this morning, but it wasn't going down well. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I just had a really lovely lunch, and now I've got tea and cake. Tiramisu, my favourite. And yeah, they've just prescribed me some painkillers and some laxatives to take home, and then I'll be on my way home. So I'm going to probably do a bit of an update once I've digested all the information. I've spoken to the surgeon now, he just came in, and I feel like I need to process all of that because it's like, it's so many weird emotions to process. Oh, going for a wee. It doesn't hurt weeing, but it does hurt with the shoulder pain. It is a lot. It's actually moving all the way around now. Oh. It's very, very tender still, but that is obviously to be expected. Oh, getting in and out, it hurts. This has been, oh God, I've said that already, but it's been amazing. I might put it on my tummy now. It's home time. I'm going home. The pain is still there, but oh my gosh, so much better than it was. It was so bad last night and yesterday. So yeah, I'm very pleased about that. Any of the stuff have just basically been in this gown the entire time. I'm going to put my dress back on because it's nice and loose. Obviously, it goes without saying, I'm incredibly lucky to have had this amazing experience here through our private health that we pay for. So basically he gets it through his work, and then we add everyone else in the family onto it. So it's still quite expensive every month, but definitely paid for itself this week. Oh God. But yeah, 5 years still, 5 years in the making to find out what it was. God knows what's going on there. So I'll throw the butterflies out the window. This is not comfy. That's what I mean, you think you're doing okay and then you exert yourself and you're like, oh no, maybe not. Oh my gosh. Hello. I don't even know where I last left this video, but I'm home, as you can tell. It's actually a week and 2 days on from my operation, which we'll get into. Funnily enough, I'm actually in loads of pain today because I thought I was turning a corner, and I have definitely progressed a whole lot, like a whole lot. But I just thought I would maybe share a little bit about the recovery and how I found it and what it's been like for anybody else that's going through this, because I have found so much comfort in watching videos about other people's experience with laparoscopy, with endometriosis, with the laparoscopy excision, to understand what to expect, what it's like, how their recovery's been, because I honestly had no idea, and I feel like I have had so many learning curves along this journey. So I just thought I would do like a little update now that I'm home and on the road to recovery. I gave myself a spot yesterday. I didn't even have a spot, it was a bump, and I made it into a spot because I'm an idiot. Excuse the sound is what I was going to say. It's Easter holidays. I felt so much mum guilt for the children being off and me not being able to do anything with them. I mean, I have makeup on today, which is such a progress because it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better to have it on, but I just haven't done that for a while because I have not had the energy, to be honest with you, and all the inclination, and I haven't left the house. So I've gone out twice, because I've just been to the dentist, which unfortunately the filling, I don't know if I've told you about, but the filling that I had here, just to kind of like hold on for dear life to that tooth, fell out for the 4th time. So he was like, no more, we're not going to fill it anymore, we're just going to file it down. I actually think it's probably better not to have it there because I was so worried about losing it that every time I ate I would eat like over here, and then it was impacting pain over there and blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's my trip out today. I went to B&Q at the weekend to buy some bedding plants, and this is one thing I wanted to say about the recovery is do not rush it, because I went to B&Q because I thought, I feel better. I feel like I can take on the world. And I went there and then spent the entire rest of the day in bed because I was in so much pain. So don't rush your recovery is my key takeaway from this experience. Anyway, I'm gonna have a cup of tea and then we're gonna settle in and get to the detail. You've probably seen a lot already, but I honestly cannot believe that we are here. Like, this has been an answer, not a solution, but like a closure. I just don't even know how to explain it. Anyway, let me get a tea. My brain's not fully working yet. The anaesthetic is no joke. Like, I honestly feel like it's affected me for so long, even though I thought I would be fine. And yeah, even mentally, I'm like not sure of words I want to say, or if I'm talking about something and then I'll finish what I'm saying and I think I don't even remember what I've just spoken about. Anyway, me and my spot are gonna get a cuppa. I have just put my pajamas back on because when I went to the dentist, here we go. When I went to the dentist, I wore just loose fitting trousers. Oh, don't fall now. And I don't know, it's just so much pain, so much pain. Where do we start? Do you know what? I actually did a sort of daily update over on Instagram. There's so much mess in this house, please excuse that. I almost wanted it for myself to say like how I was feeling, and I'm trying to find somewhere to put you down. One of the things that's caught me off guard, or not off guard, but I wasn't expecting, is how out of breath I keep getting just from moving around, which, yeah, I think the whole process is, just left my tea over here. The whole process has just left me realising how you have to just be so thankful for your health if you have it, because, and that was my word of the year last year, wasn't it? Health is wealth. Because it's such a privilege to have good health, and when you don't have it is when you really notice how much you should have been grateful for it. So I already was aware of it because it was my word of the year last year, and I'm taking this vase as a little stand because I have nothing down here. And yeah, to be healthy is you just the richest man in the world, you know, that sort of thing. So what do we say? Okay, should we show the bloating? It's still there. It's still there. And there are other things at play now that have just affected how I feel, my recovery. So did I even share? I think I shared. Did I even share what it is that they've found? I'm gonna say it now just in case. Gosh, we're so far into the video, I haven't even said what they found. Okay, so I went into this laparoscopy from my amazing surgeon that from the very beginning has absolutely had no doubt in my condition or what he thought it was or my belief. And I'm saying that because if you have this issue, you are met with so much pushback of, no, it's not that. It can't be that. We're gonna do this instead. Constantly gaslit into like, it's not what you've got. Even if you don't even know that it might be that, they don't support that. As a generalization, this is what I found and what stories I've been told by other people. So as you will know, if you followed, we've been suffering with this bloating for many, many years, and going back sort of 20 years, I remember the first time I was getting it. I remember very distinctly going out as a late teen, early 20s, clubbing back in the day, and my stomach would be so swollen that I would get to the front of the toilet queue because people would think I was pregnant. And like, that was 20 plus years ago. So it's been going on a long time. Forward, after kids, after the hormonal changes has happened, and you know, I was like not pregnant, breastfeeding, whatever, and I haven't had any birth control or anything like that, or any fake hormones put into me for over 12 years since we started trying for our eldest, and I haven't had sort of the hormones in me. Now everything's settled, it's coming back with a vengeance. So basically, I won't go back through it because we know what's happened. So I went into the surgery not knowing. Could have come out and been like, nothing was there, that's not your problem, let's move on. Not what happened at all. So I went in for my laparoscopy, and the surgeon was amazing, and he basically said, you know, if it's there, if you have endometriosis, then I'll do what I need to do there and then wake up and tell you. So went in not thinking, not knowing, because I'd been told it wasn't for so long that I was like, well, it probably isn't, but then all my symptoms were saying that it was. Woke up and he basically, I couldn't see him for ages because he was in the next operation, but he'd in the meantime sent a letter which he dictates, so it was really quick. And I was like trying to read it and understand it, and I was very confused. Basically, I saw these words like popping out on the page. So it said that I had endometriosis and that it was widespread and severe, which it still hasn't sunk in. I definitely don't feel like I've taken this in yet because it's such huge news. Like going in saying it might not be, but let's see, coming out saying yes it is, it's severe and it's widespread. And how long have we had it? I said to him, how long have I had this? And he was like, when did your period start? That's probably since you've had it. Like, it's really bizarre to get your head around. And it's a weird feeling because you think, I don't want to have something so awful, but actually I'm pleased that it's that, because it means that you can do what you've done. So he's done an excision, which is taking it out, not an ablation, which I think is like sort of burning it off, which is the preferred sort of best way to get rid of it fully, because my worry was then, oh, what if it's, well, my main worry was like, what if it's attached to my stomach or something like that, and it's got really serious now. And he said to me, I don't want you to worry too much that it's severe, because it's severe because of where it is, not because we can't treat it. That's so loud, they're watching Transformers or something. I mean, it's like emotional really, because to think that I've been told no it's not for so long, and now it is, and it's widespread, is really strange. He seems to be really pleased with how it went. He took it out. I also, this is going to be TMI. Any men watching, do one, because this is a little bit TMI. In fact, no, don't do one. Listen, because you need to support your woman if she's going through this, if you have a woman, or even just know, a sister, a friend, whatever. They fitted a Mirena coil. As I said, I haven't had any hormones or anything like that put in me for so long now. And obviously it's a weird time to get it because of perimenopause and periods changing anyway and hormones changing anyway. And this is a progesterone thing. And they have fitted that. So I'm in that level of pain where that's settling in as well. I also got my period. I think that's what's happened. So I'm like all these things layering of the pain, as well as the Mirena coil settling, which has been so painful, but I don't know if it's the operation that's painful or the period or the coil settling or all these things. So a lot of blood, a lot of like pain, the bowel movements. So did I say it was on my bowel? It was all over my bowel. Bowel, pouch of Douglas, and urethra, and to the left side of the ovaries, and like tubes stuck together. And so he basically said, you must have been in so much pain because it's here, here, and here. And I'm like, yes, I have been in a lot of pain. Thank you for noticing. So yeah, gosh, I feel like I could talk about this for so long, but I don't want to keep you for much longer of your day. I just want to say thank you for everyone's support and kindness in the comments and advice, because I had no idea. I've had to do so much learning, and the thing I come away with, main feeling I have from this is, I have a few, and it's layered, but almost sad that it's got to the point where it's taken so long to get this diagnosis, because I've wasted so much time emotionally, mentally drained from this. But I'm also really pleased because there's been a diagnosis. I'm also like not sure if it's helped yet because I'm still in lots of pain, but that's hopefully going to come with time. And I'm also just really grateful that obviously I have had the surgery, because so many hundreds of thousands of women do not get this. And I'm just really sad for all those people that suffer so much and aren't listened to, and so many people are not listened to. It's one of the most underfunded area in medicine, misdiagnosed, like the amount of people that are told they have IBS or need to lose weight or just like they're old. Like there's so many horror stories I've heard from you guys, and I just think that it's just so sad that so many females are not supported through this huge part of their lives. And yeah, I feel like I'm on a bit of a mission now to help other people and to really get some like funding. I don't know what I want to do. I want to just turn this experience into a positive. But yeah, I'll keep thinking on that. I've got enough time. Been bloody recovering all week. So dull. I haven't left the house until yesterday or whatever it was for a whole week. And all I can see is just jobs that need doing, and like I want the garden. The garden is just a mess because the kids, bless them, they've been so good, but they've made a mess. And yeah, that's my main thing. Like I just feel really grateful. Obviously we pay private health, so we've managed to do it through that, and that obviously costs a lot of money to pay for that, but hopefully it's a fix. And yeah, that's kind of the end of it. I'm gonna leave it here because otherwise I will be here all day, but thank you so much for being here through this journey. Can you even believe that the health updates have had a closure of what it is? We just have to hope that actually this is gonna help, because